keep buying portable projectors that look good on a showroom shelf. Then you take them on the road, and they dim out when the sun's up or the casing cracks after a rough weekend trip. The HAPPRUN 2000 ANSI is the antidote to that. You want a screen that actually works when you're parked under the stars after a long ride, or when you set it up on the back of a pickup for a family movie night at the campsite. You need something that survives dust, bumps, and the occasional splash, and still throws a picture bright enough to compete with daylight. First off, the 2000 ANSI Lumens give you a picture that stays vivid even when the camp lanterns are on or the sun's still hanging low. I've compared it side by side with a 1200 lumen unit at a picnic table, and the HAPPRUN's image stays sharp and colors don't wash out. That brightness means you can pull the screen up in the late afternoon and still see details on a 100-inch image without cranking the volume to drown out ambient noise. The built-in Google TV means you never have to lug a separate streaming stick or a laptop. Over 1,000 apps, from Netflix to YouTube, are right there, and you can fire them up with the remote in under 3 seconds. No extra cables, no fiddling with HDMI adapters that get lost in the trunk. Plug it into the car's power outlet or a portable battery, and you've got a full-featured media hub that runs on its own. What really matters when you're outside is how fast the picture settles. The autofocus and 6D auto keystone do the work in about 3 seconds, whether the projector sits on the hood, hangs from the ceiling of a garage, or is perched on a folding table. I've tossed it onto a rough sawn pallet after a day's off-roading, and it found a rectangular image without me turning any knobs. That saves you time when the kids are already restless. The 4K decoding engine, paired with a 20:0:0:0:1 contrast ratio and 95% color gamut, gives you a true-to-life picture that feels like a mini cinema. HDR10 Plus pulls out the subtle shadows in a night drive documentary, while the dual 10W Dolby speakers deliver punchy bass and clear highs, enough to fill a trailer without needing external boxes. If you prefer headphones, Bluetooth 5.2 links instantly, and the Wi-Fi 6 connection pushes up to 9.6 gigabits per second, so streaming stays buttery smooth even when the network is juggling a few devices. One thing to flag, the projector's battery life isn't a selling point. You'll need an external power source for anything longer than an hour or two, which is fine for a campsite with a generator or a car outlet. But it's not a standalone solution for a day-long road trip without power. If you're tired of gear that looks tough but quits when you actually need it, the HAPPRUN 2000 ANSI is the one that keeps the show going. I'll drop a link below. Grab it now if you want a projector that survives the dirt, the drop, and the daylight without compromising on picture quality. Quick disclosure before you go, this video contains affiliate links, and I may earn a commission